Hey, yo, what up, nerds, and welcome to week 6 football night in P-Town. It is your host, Tuanon, coming in live from Fort Myers. I'm traveling again for work, and thank you to Lil Dill, and Marquise for covering me last week for the weekly recap show. You guys fucking killed it. Awesome job. So I'm in Fort Myers again this week, but I got in a little bit earlier so I could, go out to dinner, get in, do this between now and Sunday Night Football, just to kind of get you guys caught up on where we're at leading into the nightcap and then also into Monday Night Football tomorrow. There's a lot of games looking at this at the slate here that are, relatively close and some that are blowouts, including my game, which we'll get to at the end. But let me go ahead and jump into the first matchup because I want to keep this around 15 minutes. So we're going to talk about Bijan Dressing and a new name, Polly Deep Pockets. That is Lil Dill. So let me go ahead and oh no, I'm sorry, that's not Lil Dill. It's not Lil Dill at all. That's Kamish. Oh wow, look at that. Poly deep pockets. All right, so Bijan Dressing and Poly deep pockets. So Bijan Dressing 2-3, Poly deep pockets at 2-3 as well. This is a 7 versus 8 matchup. Tyler's got 105 left, and Mike's got 87. Currently, right now, we have Tyler up 92-74, and we have just a little bit of amount of time left in the 4 o'clock slate. So let's go ahead and jump into top players. So starting with Bijan Dressing, top point getter right now is we have AJ Brown, and AJ Brown is currently racking up, I believe, 15.5 points. Eagles are not really showing out too much, which makes me feel pretty good as a Dolphins fan going into Sunday Night Football next week, considering what the Dolphins did today. So AJ Brown with 15, DJ Moore at 10, Ravens defense with 11, and that's pretty much all there is really to note for his team. And he only has 102 minutes remaining on his roster. So on his bench, Chuba Hubbard, 16 points, Geno Smith with 10, and that's pretty much it. Nothing really else to talk about there. So jumping over to Tyler, we have Lamar Jackson with 17, Matson with 11. Devontae Smith's really been disappointing today. I was watching the game out at the bar I was at just a little while ago, and he only has 8.2 points, 2 drops from what I understand, and they were both really easy to catch. So 8.2 for Devontae Smith, and then we also have Garrett Wilson with 15, Evan Ingram with 11, Chris Olave, my guy, with 16, and Chiefs defense from Thursday night with 14 points. So this matchup is pretty much over. I'd say it's projected to end in favor of Kamish with a 119-57-89 victory. Not a lot going on for Mike, unfortunately, Bijan Dressing, but Poly Deep Pockets, new name, everything else going on. So we got it. All right. I'm pretty sure he changed the name because he dealt 2 away. But either way, a lot of guys on the IR for his bench. Herbert and Wilson. Anyway, so that's a wrap up there for that game. Let me go back over here to the scoreboards. Whoops, my thing is messing up. League matchup scoreboard, guys. I'm off my game after not doing this for a week and a half. All right, next game we have coming up is Portland PPs against Sir Lamington III. This is going to be a 6 versus 4 matchup, and currently Cam has 87 minutes. Sir Lamington III has 159. But according to the projections, that doesn't even matter because Cam is projected to win 131-124. Right now, Cam is up 105-82. This is at close. This is like 6:50, almost 7 o'clock at night on Sunday. So we're rocking and we're rolling. But Sir Lamington does have 159 minutes left remaining. So who knows? Things could change because the projections are pretty close, but projections don't mean shit, and we all know that. So going in, Raheem Mostert had a huge game today. So this is Cam's team. Raheem Mostert had a huge game, 34 points for Cam. DeAndre Swift, 14 points. Hawkinson with 11. Christian Kirk with 13. And the kicker, Butker, with 17. So really good showing there. And on the bench, it doesn't even matter. I mean, teams putting up numbies this week. So moving over to Sir Lamington III, Christian McCaffrey has 14 points. Heard he got injured during the game. He's got a Q tag next to his picture, so 14 points. Might want to keep an eye on that moving into next week. But Travis Etienne also had 23. DK with 10. Goddard is currently on the field. Fourth quarter just started for the Eagles. He's got 7. Matt Gay, your kicker, with 10, and Lions with 9. And the bench, pretty much, you started everybody you had to. So kudos to you on that one there. But yeah, this matchup is projected to end in favor of Cam. The Portland PP's 132 to 123 over Sir Lambington. Again, it's a 6 versus 4 matchup. So jumping back, next matchup I'll go ahead and run through is Broward Beefcakes against Better Call Big Al. So currently we have Better Call Big Al winning this matchup, and this game is supposed to come right down to the wire according to the projections. This is a 110 matchup. So Better Call Big Al against Broward County Beefcakes, 98 to 78 right now, but the projections have the Beefcakes winning this matchup 106.75 to Better Call Big Al's 106.18. RJ has 120 minutes remaining, and we got Marquise with 62 minutes remaining. So this is going to come right down to it. So let's go ahead and jump into top players. So we have Tua with 22 points for RJ. Great game today by the Dolphins. Brandon Ayuk with 11 when San Fran didn't really do shit. Addison with 11, Mark Andrews with 10, and on his bench, Stroud boys stand up. CJ Stroud had 14 on his bench. Didn't matter to as a starting quarterback, so fuck that. But then moving over to Marquise's team, Joe Burrow with 13, underwhelmed from his projections of 19. Kenny Walker with 17 over 13, so that's a win there. But Tyreek Hill, 28 points, just completely feasted today. And he did an awesome backflip in the end zone, just straight up sick. Tyler Lockett with 15 points. And on the bench, Jared Goff at 20, has 20 because the game's still going on. So he's going to wind up getting more. Drake London with 21 and Cortland Sutton with 14. So some issues with the bench going on here, that's for sure. And I really don't know if you guys can hear me because I think my headset just failed out. So we'll see what happens. But either way, so Jared Goff at 20 and Jamal Willie not back on the IR, but Jamal Willie on the IR. So that's going to wrap it up for this matchup here with Broward Beefcakes and Better Call Big Al. Next matchup we'll run into real quick. We have the Olmsted Anchos, currently the Colorado Anchos, out there checking out mountains and mesas. So 128-67 over gang members only. This is a 3 versus 9 matchup. Rye is at 3-2. Lil Dill's at 1-4. But Dill has a shit ton of time remaining. He has 242 minutes left, and Rye only has 28. So this matchup is favored to end in favor of the Homestead Honchos, 135 to 120. Patty Mahomes for the Homestead Honchos, 17 points. Derrick Henry with 19. Alvin Kamara with 17. Jamar Chase with 14. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 24. And the list just goes on. Justin Tucker with 19 points. Stacked fucking lineup here. Absolutely insane. Now moving over to gang members only. A lot of time left. So he has, let's see, a lot of Sunday night and Monday night left. So Herbert coming on Monday night. Eckler on Monday night. Josh Jacobs right now with 11 points. Michael Pittman with 19 points, Waddle with 18, Zay Flowers with 17, but then he has his kicker, Aubrey, tomorrow night, and Bill's defense tonight. So this game could wind up being closer than what the projections say, but we'll have to go ahead and watch out and see what happens. Right, so that's going to wind out the matchup there for the Homestead Honchos and gang members only. And then moving into the final matchup, which is going to wind up being my matchup, we have Tuanon against Fuddruckers v6. This is my come to earth game, as Riley likes to say, come down to earth game. So I'm currently losing right now 117-85, and there's no signs of life for me whatsoever moving forward. So we're going to start with Fuddruckers. Josh Allen starts tonight, 8:20 Sunday Night Football. But then we have Williams with 21 points from the Rams. Rams beat the Cards 23-9. Actually, not yet. They're going to beat the Cards 23-9. They're in the fourth quarter right now. Breece Hall with 13 points. Adam Thielen just got spammed every fucking play. 28 points for Adam Thielen. Cooper Kupp with 27 points. Zach Moss with 17 points. And I mean, just, yeah, this might come down to earth moment here. So for me, flipping over to Tuanon, well, first off, I got to back up a little bit. This is a 5-2 matchup, right? So he's Fuddruckers. Blake's projected to beat me 154 to 113. I'm currently 4-1. Blake is 3-2. He has 149 minutes remaining. I have 11. So now jumping over into my side of the matchup here, Jalen Hurts is good, 18.24 points. Isaiah Pacheco, 15.8, beat the projection there. Rachaad White, I think I fucked up in that trade. I definitely fucked up in that trade. Rachaad White, 5 points, not doing shit. I got Keenan Allen tomorrow night. Hollywood Brown, subpar, 5 points. Travis Kelce, 21. Deebo Samuel is now hurt, so that really fucks me up, but it is what it is. But my kicker got me 11, and Eagles with 8 points. Eagles defense with 8 points. But on my bench, though, Tyler Boyd scored a touchdown today. 16 points for Tyler Boyd, and Terry McLaurin with 14. So that's going to wind out the Football Night in P-Town update for everybody. Good luck the rest of the night tonight. Good luck going into tomorrow, and I might be back for the Wednesday night show. I don't know. I might be in Fort Myers another week. Might be home by Wednesday night. Who knows? Either way, Kamish got you. So this is 2 and On signing out. Good luck the rest of the way, nerds. Peace.